Next song is one that's definitely been getting buzz from responses from people that follow us. Strawberries, which we also help to promote. Obviously, you guys are talking about strawberries, right?
Yes.
Have to.
So I don't know if you guys tell us how this song came about, kind of inspiration behind it and whatnot.
Nick, let's start about the instrumental.
Okay.
Okay, so this was the song that, the beat and the chorus, this was a song that, like, vaguely a long time ago, I think it was Josh who was saying, like, oh, it'd be really cool if we could do like a Latin beat somewhere. And I was like, that's not really our thing, but okay, whatever. And then later on, I don't even know what I was listening to. And I was like, yo, I kind of like that Latin beat that's going on there. So I went in to our producer, John, and I was like, yo, we're building it around this beat. Doesn't matter what else happens. This has got to happen. So on the chorus, it's got that it started out as this kind of like Latin-y metal song, and then like last minute it was like, let's turn it into an indie song, whatever, let's do it, and we just roll with it realistically.
Yeah, we were like on this like I was personally on this like 1975 Pale Waves like situation, and at that moment, and I then showed you the song, and I was like, oh, I know. I was like, I got this. And so actually the song's super personal for me because it was like the first time I ever really talked about my past with drugs and alcohol. And I actually got a moment to literally talk about my issues with it. And it was really refreshing, like to like finally admit that, like to the public, like I had a problem and I'm okay with accepting that. And this is a rare occasion. I don't drink at all on tour ever.
Yeah. We always try to get her to do it. She's like, no, I can't, my voice. And we're like,
I know. And so it was like the first time that I got a moment to like really let it go. I feel like this is a whole record was about me letting shit go. Finally, I'll be 27 years old tomorrow. I'm an adult. I have to pay taxes, bills, and I feel like you just hit this point where it's like, it doesn't matter. I know it sounds like I keep saying that, but it's so true. Like the grand scheme, like nothing matters. So it's like, why bother? Why not just live how you want to live and be who you want to be? Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
So, Strawberries was that moment for me. I finally got to talk about it. And then we were talking about filming a music video for it. And Mickett, the guy who doesn't drink or do anything, was like, we should take strawberries like they're drugs. And I was like, let's do it. So that's how we ended up with that music video.
That was by far the most fun we've ever had. Because that was the first time back together again. We had Vendor out. Yeah. And we just like, our personalities really show in that.
That was the first video that we really showed who we were. It wasn't all serious. Like, look at us. Ooh, yeah. Cool shit. The first moment we were just being dorks and like just being our nerdy ass selves. And so, it was probably, it's my personal favorite on the record. So.
I keep saying these are my favorites, so I don't really know which one to choose, but I'm like liking them all one moment from the next. So.
Right.
Let's hear it.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
I got some strawberries. It's all today.
Yeah.
All the greats are young. That's probably why I'm still alive. So I'll cry and cry, but as the smells cave in, it's probably why I don't feel so right. So I lie and lie. I'm just trying to find good signs to get high. Show my face to stay out of my mind. I'm just trying to find good times to get high. Try my best to stay out of my mind. I'm just trying to fight. Long nights, the good fight to stay high. Try my best to stay out of my mind. Happy is temporary, but I can't look back. Medicate till I feel something. Can I just say that? Ate all the strawberries, but somehow I still hate. Medicate till I feel nothing. I didn't mean to say that. It's just me to feel the strawberry. It's just me to feel the strawberry. As I watch my skin decay, the water as it falls away. My love will flow, slowly changing. My heart will finally sway. As I go through the years, my feel to come dry and feel. My love will finally fade. Happy in this field of strawberries. Happy is temporary, but I can't look back. Medicate till I feel something. Can I just say that? Ate all the strawberries, but somehow I still hate. Medicate till I feel nothing. I didn't mean to say that. It's just me to feel the strawberry. It's just me to feel the strawberry. As I watch my skin decay, the water as it falls away. My love will flow, slowly changing. My heart will finally sway. As I go through the years, my feel to come dry and feel. My love will finally fade. Happy in this field of strawberries.
Yo, I just want to say, I'm super glad that people are confident enough to jump on camera with us. Like whenever we do stuff like this, I love seeing other people's faces and reactions and stuff.
Yes.
It's awesome.
It makes
Hi,
me
guys.
feel more real.
For sure.
I'm so used to being on the road where I get to see people all the time and like talk with them and talk too much, and then my band gets mad at me because I lose my voice because I have no control. But it's nice to talk to people, have like conversations and see faces. Like really, I've like lacked on that. I'm so used to seeing like 100 faces a night. I see like none now, so it's so sad. So this is nice.